welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition, a Half-Breed's Blade CCK-05 rendition, if you will. Before we get started, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, stats show that number's decreasing, which is awesome. But anything above zero is unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. Back to blue over here. We support Leo to the chagrin of many. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And when we do, we not only feel bad, but we take responsibility. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So, year 3, we're going to be challenged. We want Blades to challenge us. This one, boys and girls, is a challenge. I'm going to give you some stats, and then we're going to get into this thing. This is made by Half-Breed Blades. I love Half-Breed Blades. They make tanks. They make users. They come out of the box sharp and ready to go. This model is the CCK Combat Clearance Knife 05. The blade steel is D2. The HRC is 59-60. The blade length is 2.95 inches or 75 millimeters. Blade thickness, 0.23 inches or 6 millimeters. It's a thick stock right there. It is a spear point. The handle material is G10. The handle thickness is 0.78 or 20 millimeters. The overall length is 6.69 inches or 170 millimeters. The knife weight is 5.82 ounces, and the overall weight with the sheath is 7.23 ounces. Now, immediately the other day, after I made the video about calling this a neck knife, Kurt texted me and said this is not set up as a neck knife. So, I'm going to show you at the very end the way he's got it set up, which I was going to show you anyway because it's a pretty neat, pretty comfortable pocket fixed blade carry. Let me say this. This knife was designed as a backup, as a secondary. If you're in close quarters and a large fixed blade won't do and a folder is not optimal, this was made for that purpose. Now, as I stated the other day, this is a stabber. That's what it's for. Yes, kids, self-defense, self-offense, whatever. Since I damn near went to prison last time I stabbed somebody, we're going to rule that out. And right now, buying mannequins and all that stuff, the cool channels buy to stab, is really expensive. We're just going to do this. Here's the way we're going to test this knife. Does it function? Remember, it's an under 3-inch blade. The other thing I want y'all to notice is this. The edge bevels, the grinds were perfect. They look beautiful. It was beautifully beautiful. I love the spear point. I love the jimping. Got a little off camera there, but that doesn't surprise you. Now remember, this is that 3/16 1/4-inch air hose. All right, it's 2 inches thick, 2 inches in diameter. It's some thick stuff. Some hard stabs right there. Never worried about the knife slipping. Does it cut? Yes, it does. The thing I want to bring up is this. Not only is this more of a self-defense type thing, we're going to review this from the standpoint, okay, this is what you have. Does it work? Not only is it a different style, not only are we dealing with mostly kind of a stabber, it's a style I haven't used much, okay? The grip, very comfortable, no hot spots, and surprisingly, no slip. Here's the thing with this knife, and I want to give it a fair shake and a fair review, so I want to say this up front. A lot of this is me just picking it up and going. This is a knife, the more I use it, the more I review it, the better I'm going to get. Now look at that tip. That tip is razor sharp, and this knife is a sharp knife. Some of what you're seeing with the tugs and the pull is me getting used to that handle, remember, we're doing different style blades each time. We're doing challenging blades each time. Right here, you can see on some of these cuts with this water hose. Makes good cuts. This is a stabber. I'll say it again and again and again. It has great penetration. You see how it did there on the tire. Here's the other thing. I went to Jimmy John's to get some lunch, as I have wont to do, and I walk in, I was carrying it. I was just trying to get used to the neck knife carry. Now that I know it's not a neck knife, I won't do that again. But a guy said, hey man, what kind of knife is that? And I let him see it. First thing he said is, dude, this is very well balanced. And that is being evidenced here. The Donnie B all day stab test, the Donnie B all day throw it at the stump test. Very, very well balanced. And right here, we just picked up a limb, and you see those nice curls it's making. So here's the deal. If it's all I got, Now, if I needed it in a self-defense situation, will it work? You're damn right. It's very comfortable. It's fast. It's got that nice choil, good grip. You can really punch with some thump, okay? You can really pop it pretty good. But if this is all I got, will it work? Yep, I'm making a little punji stick there, okay? It'll make curls. It'll make fire. Right here, this is one of my favorite tests. We're just doing the zip tie test. I purposely put these on a little loose, make it a little more difficult. The tighter it is, really, the easier it is to pop. So we loosen these up some, and you see the CCK works very, very well. And again, for a shorter handle, it has a phenomenal grip. Now right here, old Scab's going to do some quick slashes. Slashed it very nicely both times. You see it's dumping there. We're going to get another good slash in, I believe, and there it is, another good slash. This thing is if you got it in your hand, you can slash. It is awesome for that. Again, a great penetration type knife there. Old Scabber's showing it. Good sharpness. Again, this comes with a tan. I believe it's a Cerakote. I could be wrong in that, but they do a phenomenal job with the G10. Now right here, we slowed it down, slow-mo. We're going to do some quick slashes because that's really, and there's old hands balling, bringing it home right there. But the slashes, to me, is a very, very viable option. And even though this isn't set up as a neck knife, I mean, Kirk, it is a long lanyard, Buddy Rowe. But even though it's not, it rides very comfortably. It's very balanced, good in hand. And really, look at it. 1, 2, come back again, Scabber. Finish them off. There you go, son. Making faces while you're doing it. That a boy. Right here, you see the grip. And I tried to show y'all a lot of different grips. Again, this was just a piece of old 4x4 laying out there. I grabbed, it made some good curls. Listen, guys, this knife, I like it. Would I wear it as a backup? Would I put it? I'd wear it as a backup. And here's the other thing I'd do. I'd wear it as a pocket, or put it in my pocket as a pocket fixed blade all day long. It handled just about every test it needed to. Handled them well. All right, we cut some different materials up front. Y'all seen a lot of that canvas getting cut. Here's that plastic hose covered in canvas. This is actually a very, very tough medium. Although I will say that air hose that we cut up front, I think that speaks volumes. That a sub 3-inch blade, it took a minute, no doubt. But that's 3/16 inch thick, and it did the job. And you can see there each time some good, right there, that good jimping, which is, it looks aggressive, but honestly, it was very, very comfortable in hand. Here's some of that old horsehair rope that we all hate. People tell me every day, Scab, we hate that horsehair rope. I'm with you. I'm there. That's why we cut it up all the time. It's got kind of a pistol grip, and I think that lends a lot to me. I like that. It's also good in reverse carry. Now here we're just stripping some 12 gauge wire. It stripped it pretty good. No qualms, no problems. It did really, really well. Slid well, and if my fat ass hand wasn't there, you could see that. But it did what it needed to do. I was very impressed with this test. I was very impressed with the slicing of the wood. And right here, I hit my knuckles on the damn thing several times. Again, we swap up. There I am. I meant to edit that part out. But right here again, we have that 2-inch air hose. Now, I wanted to show you the quick chops. It didn't really chop it in half, but that was me, again, hitting my knuckles more. I did want to show you that, leave that in. We're going to leave in some failures as well as successes. Right here, we're just doing a straight push cut down, okay? On that 2-inch air hose, again, 3/16 inch thick. And you can see right there, it went through it pretty good. Now, the other side was cut. Let me say that up front. We made one good cut, sliced it in twain. We're going to do more. This 2-inch ratchet strap for me, the toe strap, we're going to make 2 pulls right here, and I'll show you the difference. The ratchet strap for me is just a great, 1, it's good visually. 2, everybody's dealt with a ratchet strap or a toe strap, and you know how tough that stuff is, all right? We do the John Peters stab test. I believe we got 2, if not 3, of 1/4 inch of sidewall tire, which again, we didn't go crazy. Do that reverse grip, very comfortable in hand. And I say this a lot, and I know it's redundant, but I want to make this clear. I don't come up 12, 18 inches and try to just punch it through the stump. I do quick, hard punches, and there's a reason for that. I stab that cardboard up front. I didn't go all out. I don't want to. I can drive a butter knife through any of this. To me, the quick, hard stabs really shows the true penetration of the knife. Very comfortable in hand. At no time was I worried about any slippage. Again, half-breed blades, hit a home run. I love the entire setup. Now, right here, good Kydex sheath right there. Now, we're going to slice a little paper like we do. This is after all the testing. We cut a lot of mediums. We really did. And I played with this for 2 or 3 days. I'm very, very impressed with this knife. I'm impressed that it's almost 6 millimeters thick, that it is 6 millimeters thick, that it's thick, it's tough, it's durable, yet it's lightweight. We wore on that blade a little bit. Still got a pretty good edge to it, but we wore on the blade. Hey guys, real quick, Donnie B all day, Joe from Steel Forged and Fire Sword and Knife, Blade Talk with Scab and Joe. Go subscribe to those channels. Do that for me. I'm looking for a couple more guys to shout out, and one's going to be Knife Delights. Tom over at Knife Delights is an awesome guy. Get over there, check him out. There'll be links in the descriptions. This is how Kirk set it up. Loop it through your belt, stick it in your pocket. That way it won't come out. I actually like this carry a lot. I'm Scab. You're not. Enjoying this one. I'm gone, son.